What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be talking about a new collaboration we just found out about with Golfwang, and that's going to be with Levi's. They're going to have a couple things dropping in the very near future, so we're going to talk about what I like from it and what I'm not liking from it. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so Golf emailed out some information about this collaboration with Levi's, saying that in celebration of Levi's 501 Day 2020, Golf teams up with Levi's for a special edition 501 93 jean and vintage fit trucker jacket. Inspired by the rainbow polka dot jeans Golf first created for our 2016 Golfwang runway show, the capsule features a 501 93 jean and a vintage fit trucker in ecru denim with Golfwang's iconic rainbow polka dot print. Golf has taken the straight leg 501 93 jean and customized it with a baggier fit reflected on the special edition co-branded back patch label. This collection will be available on golfwang.com and levis.com May 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we get a picture here of seeing both of them. Not super great pictures, but we do get to see what's going on with them. I mean, they're pretty obvious what all the views are going to look like of these. There's not too much detailing to them. We got the trucker jacket and then we have the pants. The only real detail that I'm seeing from this is the labeled, like the Levi label tag saying Golf on it, and then we have a little embroidered heart logo, which we've seen on multiple shirts and other things on the back pocket, which is a nice touch nonetheless. And then the jacket doesn't seem to really have much of anything going on with it other than just that it has the polka dot print all over it. But other than that, that's pretty much all that's going on. So yeah, that's pretty much all the info we have. I do want to talk about some of the things they say in that press release. They do say that it's inspired by what we saw in the 2016 fashion show, which if you don't know anything about that, I'll show a picture up here. It's one of my most sought after pieces that I just really wish they brought to a release at some point. It's just something I've always really wanted. When that fashion show happened, the first thing that I noticed that I really wanted to get was that jacket and those pants even too. Just the jeans with the polka dot on them, I just thought was so cool. And yeah, it would never saw the light of day, and we were never really given a reason or anything, no update whatsoever on it. And they even used it for a picture saying the pre-order is up and for some Golfwang stuff that dropped, and it wasn't even part of that, so I thought that was a little weird. Yeah, we never saw the light of day of that, and now people are a little bit more optimistic about, since this is with Levi's, now we have something that sort of gives you a sense of closure to that piece that we never really got. I'm thinking the reason they never made it was probably because they were not able to produce it at a fair price point that they think that their consumers were actually going to be able to afford and actually think that was a justifiable price. So I think with this collaboration with Levi's just made it a lot easier to make this become a reality, which is really cool. It's definitely awesome to see Golfwang working with other companies, especially a company as big as Levi's, and obviously in the past we've had Lacoste. It's just really cool to see that happen. It's something that I never knew if that would ever be a reality whatsoever. I mean, definitely in the early days you never saw that as really a possibility. You really saw only like skate brands you thought would collaborate with them maybe, but nothing as big as a company like Levi's really working with Golf, which is really sweet to see. I must admit that is an awesome thing to see. Now, do I like what they made here or do I hate what they made here? To be honest, I'm pretty disappointed with what came out here, and for a various amount of reasons. The first thing being that I'm really happy that they stated and acknowledged the fact that they had those 2016 fashion show jacket and jeans that never released, and how that has some inspiration behind it. The most glaring issue with this whole drop, though, obviously, is that it's not what was in the fashion show. It's not exactly what it was. And I know that there's going to be some people, especially at Golfwang, that are like, we tried to give you what you wanted, and you just were impossible to please because we couldn't give you exactly what you wanted. But the fact of the matter is that these two things that dropped, there are two very similar pieces that already dropped in Golfwang's catalog, being a chino pant that was polka dot print that looks very similar to these pants. Yes, these are Levi's, so it is different, but at the same time they look the same, so I don't really care. And then a dress shirt that, I mean, it looks really similar to the trucker. Yes, I know a jacket is different from a dress shirt, but I mean, if you look at these images here and just see the differences, there's not a lot to it. It seems very similar, and it just seems kind of like a waste of my time as far as why would I buy these when, I mean, we basically had that option available to us from the get-go. I will say, if you don't own those two pieces, which I actually don't, so I will say that if I'm picking between the two, I'm probably gonna pick the Levi's ones just because they're gonna be better quality. I mean, that's the one really good positive thing out of this collaboration. But it's just, this whole release is just so painful to someone like me that one of my favorite things that I always wanted to have was these polka dot denim jacket with the golf written on the back, and it's on jean material. That was one of my favorite pieces, and to basically tell me that this is inspired by the fashion show in 2016, work with Levi's, release some pieces, and to not release them like how they looked then, it just really hurts. And it means that we're never gonna get those pretty much, because this was the time. If we were gonna get those pieces ever, this was the time. And I know that Golfwang, a lot of people are gonna say that Golfwang doesn't like to go back to old designs and release them, but I got two exceptions to that just add to why this doesn't really make any sense. You say that they're not going to release older pieces, but these basically, like I said before, look just like the older pieces of the chino pants and that dress shirt. I mean, they look basically the same. And then the other example I do want to share is, you could say they don't bring back exact same designs, but I mean, they brought back the flame t-shirt, the golf script logo with the flames on it t-shirt. They brought that back for the flame chucks, which are above there. People never thought that they would ever retro any clothing, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, that was a retro of golf clothing. So it's just really disappointing, because I'm not even upset with the fact that it doesn't have the golf logo on the back of it or anything. I'm upset that it isn't just the regular material of denim. I just wanted that blue wash denim with the polka dots on it. I thought that combination is what made that piece so cool to me, because polka dots on its own, like you see with these pieces here, this is a very loud piece. This is not something that is for everyone. Not everyone is going to be willing to wear this piece, especially on a daily basis. You're probably not going to wear these on a daily basis. So what made the blue wash denim for these polka dots so great is it kind of muted the polka dots to a degree, where it kind of blended in a little bit more. So it made it so it was a lot more of an everyday piece. Blue wash denim is something personally I wear a ton of for pants and stuff like that. I really like the look of it. It's a very casual look, and it just goes really well with everything for day to day. So that's what made that piece great, is it was really loud. It was very Golfwang looking, but it was also very subtle in the sense that you really were going to be able to wear it every day. Now, these pieces are not that. These pieces, I think we can all agree, are not an everyday piece. Now, I know there are going to be people out there that are going to say, we're going to try and wear these every day. This is something I'm going to wear all the time. But, I mean, for the majority of people, this is not something that they're going to wear once a week or something like that. It just doesn't go with as much clothing as a blue wash denim was going to go with it. All in all, I just got to say that we were so close to getting something great, but instead we got something very disappointing. And while I am happy that they acknowledged the 2016 fashion show, it almost feels like a backhanded compliment, because they acknowledged it, but then they sought to just take it in a totally different direction and not really give us what we wanted. Now, I am really excited that they were able to collab with Levi's. That is just awesome to see golf doing that, but listen to the people, man. Listen to the people. People did not want that. People did not want just a recycled version of something that already released. We wanted something that never released to come back out that we've all been waiting for. And it's just really sad. It really hurts, and I'm definitely not going to be copying this. It's really sad, man. It really hurts, because you know that piece is never going to come out now. But that's pretty much gonna conclude this video, guys. Let me know down below what you're thinking of this. I know there's definitely gonna be some people out there that are really liking what they're seeing from this and gonna wanna cop, and that's totally okay. I have a different kind of connection than a lot of people have with this because longtime golf fans, they know what happened at that fashion show. They know this piece didn't drop. And that's the people that it really hurts the most. For a newer fan, I think they're going to be able to just look past this pretty easily. So that's understandable. Buy what you like, but personally, I don't like this. So that's going to conclude the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys. And please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf wang, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys. And I'm out, guys. Peace. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Is this your first Shuttleboy video? Have you been here before? If not, I really recommend you subscribing. If you really like all this golf wang stuff, this is what this channel is about. If you like these sneakers, you definitely should see some more. We go over a ton of golf wang here, whether it be the latest pickups or golf wang grails. Definitely come here to subscribe and watch more Shuttleboy because everything here has to do with golf wang, sneakers, clothing, and more Shuttleboy.